Welcome back everyone to Farming Simulator 2015 on the Xbox. At some point in everyone's farming career, they're going to be starting to think about what goes into the biogas plant, which is just over there, and how do you make it and what do you do with it. So today I'm going to demonstrate all the different ways that you can make chaff or turn grass or chaff into silage. So we'll start with the most basic and cheapest way to do this, which is a very simple setup. All you need is a mower in the front, a tractor with a PTO in the front of course, and a loading wagon. Basically it just picks up as you drive along. So let's get started with this one. So this one is as simple as driving along. As you drive along and mow, it's collecting the grass inside. And that's as simple as this one is. Very simple. You will, in order to blanket over one silo, you will need 9 loads of it with a trailer this size. This trailer holds 21,300 liters, so 9 loads will allow you to start making silage. Just make a couple of passes with each one. Just going to spin around now and make a strip on the way back. Excuse me a sec here, I need to stop time. I didn't realize that I had it on that. Okay, perfect. So like I was saying, this is hands down the cheapest way you could possibly produce silage. Now it's a long tedious process doing it this way, but it would work. It will work in the end. Alright, so that's one possible option. So you can mow it in any way you want, and you can just move along. Option 2, a lot more money. The forage harvester costs approximately $380,000. The header, which cuts grass, wheat, canola. You could cut canola, you wouldn't because it's a very expensive crop. I wouldn't anyway, but I would cut wheat and barley without any hesitation. Alright, so let's get in this. So this one here is very simple. It converts to chaff. So boom, and then you just drive along and mow just like the other one. And as you can see, the little symbol for chaff. Also a fairly slow process. You're moving at 9 miles an hour, and this trailer holds 38,000 liters. The nice thing about this type of trailer, if you don't already know, you can hook multiple trailers together. I usually do pull 4 and break it up into 2s, and then you can get it for 64,000 liters that way. So this is just another way to do this. go to the next option. Working does a nice job mowing. We'll also demonstrate another way to pick up chaff by use this here wheat field or barley field right next to me. We'll take it down to the end to demonstrate. That is another way you can use that. Oh, sorry, I actually wanted to show you something here. I'm going to show you, you can also harvest this here crop as well. I'm not going to do much of it because I want to actually sell this crop. You can roll right from grass right into the crop. As you can see, in the back, it's taking the chaff. So you can turn the wheat, canola, and barley into chaff using this header. And let's get my next demonstration here. We'll just lower him down and detach him. If you already own the forage harvester, you can also use the next attachment I have, which I have parked over here by the barn. As you can see, I've already mowed and windrowed a few rows for demonstration. The gear is still out here in the field. So you could mow, windrow into rows, and then you could use this attachment. Basically, this one here, it does the same type of an idea. It just kind of, it's more like the loading wagon. It just kind of scoops it up and then turns it into chaff. In order for you to pick it up, it has to be cut. This cannot, as you can see, I'll stop right here and I'll start it. It will not pick up grass that's still, that hasn't been cut. It will only collect stuff that you've actually already cut. It doesn't have to be rowed as long as it's cut. This will also work on a wheat field and a barley after the combine is swamped. Alright, so let's just demonstrate this right here. So this will do the same thing as well. So it will pick up cut grass, tethered grass, wheat or barley, like I said. And it turns it into chaff just like the forage wagon, or just like the mower attachment I had on earlier. Sorry. How that works. Alrighty, so I'm just going to show you one more little demonstration over here. That if it's in rows like this, you can also use this setup to collect it. So if you want to, you have a little bit more time, you can certainly mow it all up, rake it all up, and then you can collect it using this wagon. So I'm going to show you this. There we go. So now I'm just going to turn on the implement. Drive along, and it'll do the same deal as that other attachment I just had. So you can collect using this. This is a system I use. Actually, what you see here is what I use to feed my sheep. I use this mower and a pottinger on the back of this very tractor, and I collect the grass. And that's actually what I'll be doing with this grass, bringing it back to my sheep farm, and then I know I'll be good for a few days. Alrighty, so that's basically how this system works. So you would just take this load, you would go over to the biogas plant, which is over there, and dump it. And like I said, after 9 loads, you would have enough to do it. So back to another mean of to make chaff using this forage harvester, another header. So basically, there's 3 types of headers you can use. Oh, sorry about that. Nicer. So basically you can also harvest corn, whole corn, but it requires a different type of header. I won't be doing this whole field, but I'm just doing this for demonstration because I have minimal corn in my stockpile, so I don't want to use it all for chaff. There we go. Now unfold it. Oops. So this is kind of like a... There we go. So now if I move back here and I turn this on, should be able to mow right through this here. And it's also making chaff. So you can, everything that you possibly grow on your farm, you could actually turn to chaff with the right header. So this here header will only do corn. So there, my trailer is actually already full. Goes to show you how this one works. So this here is a fairly expensive setup. This obviously your farm will be well established when it comes to this point. So you can do a cheaper version of what you see here with my stuff I have over on this head. This will do the same exact thing as the forage harvester using the tractor you already had. Buy this here attachment, which is very similar to what we had. Obviously it's not as wide, so you're not going to be covering as much. Got to turn on my pipe here. Should find my trailer. No matter where you turn, the pipe will always follow. This only takes like 3 rows, is it 3 rows at a time, so it's be definitely a longer process, but it will get the job done at the end of the day. So if you're on a budget, you got a bunch of corn that you don't want to do anything with, you want to make chaff, then this is the attachment for you, and it will get the job done, but very, very slow compared to the forage harvester. Like I said, it will do it. Field decided this would be a very long, tedious way to do this, but nonetheless, it could definitely be done. So basically, once you would have a full load, you would at this point take it over to the biogas and dump. Sorry about that, folks. My controller battery just died on me here, which is kind of a drag. So basically at this point, you would just drive along. Fields over here. It's a bunch of corn that hasn't fully grown yet. Another adventure. That shortly. So once you would have a full trailer, of course I only have 3,600 liters. So what happens when we can't see? My controller went dead with my camera turned. Something in it, and this is the only one that I'm still working on. So once you get inside, it's very simple as dump it. It's going to take long because it's full. Or empty rather, my trailer's pretty empty. And it's pretty well all there is to it. So you've seen all the parts and how they work to produce chaff. So basically once you're done, once you get it, like I said, minimum 9 loads, the green stuff it'll turn to this brown stuff, which is the actual silage. This here silage can in turn be used to feed your cattle, or you take, as you can see, I have 2 loaders over there. I just scoop that up and you put it into these digesters, and with a loader, I'm playing on normal load with the 6,400 liter bucket. I make about $10,000 per scoop. So I calculated one full pad like this one here, start to finish, makes me about $1 million. Because there's 900,000 liters in here. So that's all there is to it. You scoop it. And what I do, I don't make silage over at my cow farm. I actually make it all here, and then I just transport it over 2 or 3 trailer fulls at a time. And that's how I feed my cattle. That'll be another adventure, or I guess another mission I'll be doing a tutorial on in the very near future. So that's going to conclude today's nice short one, about 20 minutes, which works out great. Don't hesitate to comment on anything, ask any questions. I will answer them as best I can. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye now.